You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4!
Hey, I'm Ben Brinkman, one of the producers on MVP Baseball 2005, and this is a video about the hitter's eye. The hitter's eye is a new feature to MVP 05, and we think it will fundamentally change the way you approach hitting in baseball games.
It's been said that hitting a baseball is one of the toughest things to do in all of sports. Well, in MVP Baseball 2005, we're trying to change all that with the introduction of the hitter's eye. Throughout the course of video game baseball history, pitchers have always had a huge advantage over batters because it's very hard to pick up both velocity and trajectory on that little white baseball. But with the hitter's eye, we've given the user an offensive toolbox to help level the playing field and make hitting more accessible to new users, but at the same time add a level of depth and complexity for veteran users of the MVP franchise. The cornerstone of the hitter's eye is read the pitch. When Ted Williams was taking batting practice, he used to write numbers on baseballs with markers, and then when the pitches were being thrown to him, he would call out those numbers. That was how he read the pitch and trained his hitter's eye. We tried to duplicate that in MVP Baseball 2005 with a color-coded pitch system. As you can see here, the ball's colored red. Red indicates that it's a breaking pitch, such as a curveball or a slider. You're going to have to adjust your timing accordingly to this slower pitch. White indicates fastball, two-seam fastball, four-seam fastball, cut fastball. Velocity is a little harder, so you're going to have to swing a little earlier. Green indicates off-speed pitch, changeup, circle change, palm ball. Again, you're going to have to wait on the pitch a little bit longer and start your swing a little bit later. We've also added a contrail to help the user pick up the ball when the pitcher releases it. The contrail grows and shrinks based upon the hitter's attributes, as well as his success or lack thereof at a plate in any given game. The better you do at the plate, the longer the contrail, the longer the ball stays colored, the easier it is to read the pitch. In addition to picking up the pitch type, you can also pick up trajectories using the read the pitch feature. For example, Manny here sees that this is a changeup. He also sees that the trajectory is a little low, so he's going to let that one go because it's going to be a ball. Here's another changeup. This one looks like the trajectory is a little bit higher, meaning it's probably going to break into the top of the strike zone. And he lets it ride. Here's another example. Manny sees that this pitch is a breaking ball, curveball, again breaking 12-6 on the clock. The trajectory again is a little low, so he's going to take a risk here and think this one's going to be a ball, so he lets it go. Here comes another curveball to Manny. The trajectory looks a little bit higher on this one though, meaning it's probably going to break into the zone and be very hittable. Only a great play by the shortstop keeps that from being a hit. You can also sit on location using the read the pitch feature. Here Manny's waiting for a pitch on the inner half. He doesn't get it there. That one's way outside. There it is, fastball on the inner half. If you wait for your pitch and read the pitch properly, you'll have a lot of success with the hitter's eye. Certain pitchers do a better job than others at hiding the ball. This pitcher, for example, leaves nothing to the imagination. Very easy to pick up the ball and read the pitch, and the batter has no trouble picking up the pitch, so he's going to let that one go. And then there's pitchers like Nolan Ryan. You don't win 300-plus games and strike out 5,000-plus batters by accident. Look at how well he hides the ball. By the time you figure out what's coming, it's too late. Here's another example of a pitcher who does well hiding the ball. It's very difficult to read the pitch from pitchers like this. Now let's put it all together. Here the batter's looking for a fastball middle of the plate in. He hasn't gotten it yet, but now he has 2 strikes on him, so he's going to have to protect. There's a little foul ball. That was probably a ball, but he had to swing with 2 strikes. And then finally, he gets the pitch he's looking for. Great bit of hitting. He read the pitch, used his hitter's eye, and got a base hit the other way. Another item in the hitter's eye toolbox is a swing analysis. Swing analysis is a user-controlled replay that allows the user to go back and analyze his last swing to determine what he did right or wrong with regards to both timing and left analog swing control. The balls on the screen indicate the pitch path. White balls are outside the hitter's timing window, meaning that if he swung at a pitch here, he wouldn't hit it. Yellow balls indicate that it's just inside the timing window, meaning if he did hit it, it's probably going to be poor contact. Light green to dark green indicates good to perfect timing. Swing analysis is also a great place to study pitches. It allows you to judge how pitches are breaking, where they're being released, and other things that allow you to get an edge up on the pitcher. This is almost the equivalent of studying game film. It's very useful in helping you make educated decisions when you're at the plate. Also new to MVP Baseball 2005 is real-time swing feedback. With the pure swing system and left analog swing control in MVP Baseball 2004, all swings were created equal. That's not the case in MVP Baseball 2005, however. We've added mis-executed swings, so that when you do the wrong thing with your left analog swing control, you'll get instantaneous real-time feedback. Here's an example of a batter trying to pull an outside pitch, a no-no in baseball. As you can see, he had poor contact and a really ugly swing. Here's an example of a guy trying to go the other way for some reason with an inside pitch. Again, poor contact, and he almost screwed himself into the ground swinging. And finally, another example of a guy trying to pull an outside pitch. Real-time feedback to let you know what you're doing right and wrong. Batting is all about adjustments, and in MVP Baseball 2005, this is no exception. Take this example here. The pitcher is working the batter away. Finally, the batter's had enough, so he decides to take a step in to give himself more coverage of the outer half of the plate. Here's another example. This time the batter is getting worked high and tight, though. So what does he do? He takes a step back, gives himself more coverage on that inner half, and strokes a single. Now, as you can tell here, the hot and cold zones move as well. This is real-time feedback to the user that he's getting more coverage on one part of the plate, but at the same time losing coverage on the other half.
Well, I hope this video shed a little light on what the hitter's eye is and how it will help you become a better hitter. Check out MVP Baseball 2005 in early March. We hope you have as much fun playing as we had making it.